Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is a complete verse of a noble Quran. However, it is not a part of any chapter or surah. It has been revealed to separate one surah from another. In other words, to create distance. And this is why it is recited quietly while performing salah. It is recommended that the Hafiz who completes a Quran in a Taraweeh salah should recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim aloud once with any one surah. With the exception of Surah Tawbah, begin the recitation of every surah with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. If you're starting your recitation from Surah Tawbah itself, then you may read Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim for the purpose of recitation and tilawat. It is stated in the book entitled Shami that it is preferable to avoid reciting Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim when smoking and when eating food which has strong odor like raw onions or garlic. It is prohibited to recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in the bathroom or lavatory. It is preferable and desirable to recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim quietly just before reading a surah in salah. Any respectable work or task which is begun without the recitation of Bismillah is deprived from blessings. At the time of lowering the deceased, the dead person, the dead Muslim into the grave, those performing this task should read the following: Bismillahi wa ala millati Rasulillah. The sermon or the khutbah of Jumu'ah of Friday, nikah of both Eids should start with Alhamdulillah. That is Bismillah to be read very softly at the beginning, and when a verse of noble Quran appears, read Bismillah aloud. It is wajib, it is compulsory to recite Bismillah at the time of slaughtering of an animal. If it is left out deliberately, it is unlawful to eat that meat. However, if it was omitted due to forgetfulness, the animal is halal and lawful. In slaughtering an animal during a hunt with a spear, if the hunter recites Bismillah before launching the spear towards the prey animal which is not in his possession or ownership, and the animal dies while approaching the hunter, it will be halal and lawful to consume. If an animal escapes from the owner, for example, a cow escapes and falls into the well, or camel runs off, and Bismillah is recited before striking a sharp spear or sword at the animal is halal and lawful for consumption. However, if Bismillah is read before striking a wild animal with sticks, stones, a knife, or even a gunshot, and the animal or a bird dies, it will be haram and unlawful because it did not die due to proper slaughter. It died of injuries and wounds. Of course, if it is captured while it was injured, it will become halal after zibah shari'i. It is important to make lawful wild animals or bird which are in one's possession and control. Zabhi ikhtiyari is important to make lawful wild animals or birds which are in one's possessions or control. After saying Allah's name, they have to be slaughtered in a normal procedure and method. Hazrat Sayyidina Shaykh Abul Abbas Ahmad bin Ali Mauni Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayh says that whoever reads Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim 786 times regularly every day with Durood Sharif, one at the beginning and at the end, inshallah azawajal, all his needs and desires will be fulfilled, regardless of whether the desire is to achieve goodness, seek removal of a calamity, or even the successful running of a business. Whoever recites Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim 21 times, Durood Sharif once at the beginning and at the end, inshallah azawajal, at night he will be saved and protected from Satan, burglary, sudden death, and all types of calamities and tragedies. Whoever recites Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim 50 times in the presence of an oppressor, Durood Sharif once at the beginning and one at the end, awe and fear of the reciters will develop in the oppressor's heart. Moreover, he will be protected from the oppressor's oppression and mischief. Whoever at sunrise faces the sun and reads Durood Sharif 300 times, Allah Azza wa Jal will provide him with sustenance from where he couldn't even imagine. Moreover, inshallah Azza wa Jal, he will become rich and wealthy within a year. If a feeble-minded and unintelligent person recites Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim 786 times with the recitation of Durood Pak in the beginning and at the end, and performs a dam on some water before drinking it, inshallah Azza wa Jal, his memory will strengthen and he will not forget things.